Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, and good wherever you are in the world. I hope it's a great one for you. We are about to continue with our oxygen not included. We will see if we can include some oxygen this time. Last time we were just getting our petroleum sorted out, trying to figure a way to automate the delivery of petrol to our rocket. We may have figured it out, we may not, but either which way, jump right in. Here we are on our 576. I set that back to 5. I accidentally put it up to 7 last episode. I set it back to 5 again. Go. We're getting complaints about crops on Grosslyn. So let's just turn crops off because I don't want warnings about planets I'm not even on. No beds. There's no. Oh, never mind. Let's go back to rockets in orbit over Lavini. We're not quite ready to drop there. We do need to open these doors. Boom. I thought I opened these last episode, but never mind. Right, so we do need. I'd like to have a manual override, which is fine. We can put a switch on this. When the switch is built, it will automatically be on, so it will open the doors. We're going to put switches there and there. Actually, I'd like to drop that rocket here if we can. Is it powered now? They don't seem to be complaining about not having any power, so I think they're powered. Yeah, they're powered. Awesome sauce. Excellent. You power up that one. Power that one up, please. Well, switch it up. It switches on this thing. Switches, please. I won't do that while it's paused, will it? This room was no eligible rockets in. But we will find out whether it was something to do with. Yeah, I was going to drop the rocket here, but I'm going to drop it here. This is where it's supposed to go. So come on, guys, get this. Go on the road. Catalina's on the case. The quicker you are, the sooner we can be ready, huh? We've got 3 ladders here, so we might have to move the Spacefarer module down. Let's go on board our where is it? Space station. Yeah. We'll tell Bubbles to stick her suit back on. There you go. Put your suit back on, would ya? Thank you very much. And Lavini. What I'm going to do on this one is do interior. I want another telescope set up here. So we'll go rocket, another telescope, because there's still stuff to scan, right? And we'll go power. Not that power. I want the one for the rocket. I need like a power outlet fitting in the ceiling here. That made of steel? That's not made of steel. He's wanting to change things to copper. Stop changing things to copper. I want to build everything in my life out of copper. Thank you very much. A telescope made of steel, please. Want some power wires made of steel as well, please. Go in the wall and down and round and up, because that gives you extra steel in case you need to deconstruct it for some reason. Oh yeah, nice. We do a circle in the middle. Go deconstruct background buildings. We'll leave that top one. Just deconstruct those ones and see if we can do it a bit better. Yeah. What was it? Sedimentary. All right, we'll continue making it out of sedimentary. Aha! Our doors are opening. This one can shut again immediately because we're not ready to use it. But this one can open. Open salami. Ah. Nearly open. All that stuff will fall in. That's fine, it can drop. Way nice. Sploosh. Perfect. This one is where we tell our space station L to land. That all gets built. Space station L lands. Thank you very much, Space Station L, for landing in place. Oh, that must be hot there. That's very hot there. Oh, gold. Yeah. They're busy in the rocket. That's because I gave them stuff to do, wasn't it? Right, so we need to bring this down. Otherwise, Bubbles can't get out. What are we going in there for, Bubs? Will you, grounded. Don't take my stuff. What did Bubbles steal? Oxalite. You greedy. You stole it from there. Put in your own one. You greedy. Loud. Be loud. So we'll have another knock gate pointing up this way. We'll start rebuilding up this one as well. I want to thimble. Thank you very much. We got a little bit of rain coming. Let it rain down. That's fine. You can rain all you want. I think some of that stuff that fell down might have been snow. And it's hot down there, so it melted. Our rocket's looking a bit piddly squiddly compared to that one, isn't it? But at least it means we can actually get our liquid piping sorted properly now. When it comes through here, it will feed to that one. Feed to that one, and then this one, and then come back. Yes, feed to these two. Then it will feed to that one, then this one. Aha! That's much better. And I feed up to that one, down through that one, and back. And deconstruct that one in the middle, please. We have this sensor, which I'd rather put there, but then we got to run the wires for miles. We'll just leave it here. Yeah. So when that sees that, I want to actually change something in this automation here. I don't think that should be on that one because that's too permanent. That knock gate's got to go. Get rid of you. We'll put it from this one instead because that should turn it off and turn that off. When the door is open, it represents petrol is flowing, right? That's this thing, the liquid shut-off. Thinking about it is wrong. That's not what I want to do. That seems to be slightly off, doesn't it? But never mind, it do. I want to take the power, the signal from that over to there. We can do that. Borrow the signal from there, bring it down here, put it in there with a automation bridge. Come over that. That's all that'll happen. So whatever signal, if we're getting a signal from there, it'll reset that. Should turn off the flow if I'm doing it right. This represents this switch represents this rocket is landed on the platform, so that will be that will be on, and then this will represent the petrol goes through here, fills up the tanks, and is coming back because it's overflowed now. When it reaches this, I want it to turn that off. When the pipe is empty, I don't want it to turn it back on again. I want it to turn it back on when the rocket lands. Which means we may have to rearrange this bit of wiring better, because we'll need a signal from this one to join this one into that into the gate. It'll be this one instead if it works. We'll wait and see if it works first. First of all, we need a couple of these to reach the piping, so we need to stick in some gantries. We might as well do all the gantries all the way up after the game save, because they're only 200 each. Gantries seem like they would cost a fortune, but they don't. If we've done it right this way, we don't need to worry about how much fuel we need. It'll just work. We need to flip that over. They can only be made out of steel. Put it in by one, and we'll line them up so they don't look weird. They don't always line up with the things that you've put in the rocket. That'll do. That should do nicely. I'm going to put a little piece. No, we don't really need it. So, fleeing again. Let's just go and check our resident oak shells. Angle oak shell. Let's just do all of them again. It was easier. Do all of them. Lindsay, run. Move to there. Go to the bed. You're going to get killed, Lindsay. Now. Signed. Yeah, there you go. The heck out of here. Right, we're going to murderize those. You're getting killed. Oak shell. Back. Right. Dying. Needs help. Come on, someone grab her. Picked up Lindsay. Right, I want these guys wrangled up. To be cooked in the toaster. And I should carry Lindsay to the bed. And equip your suit, Lindsay. We still have suits in the system. Yes, there's suits all lined up there. That's good. That proves to me that we definitely need to sort out this system. It's not working. We'll get on that in a minute. Because that's annoying me. Yeah, wrangle the lot of them up. How many were we missing? Crikey. Okay. Now they need a bit of help. Yeah, we come and sort this out. We're gonna bust through here and yeah. So I want to get rid of this vent now. You can go. This thing can stop pumping. So power. Snip it off. Snip. Snippers. There they are. Now I want to dig out these two and put in a door there, a pneumatic door to let the liquid through. Perfect. Let's go back up to what I was confused about. What's wrong with this? Invalid port overlap. Oh, there's a port there, is there? No, there isn't a port there, you muppet. No invalid port overlap. Oh, it's not conductive wire. Automation wire. Maybe you can't do that. Maybe you have to do it like that. Can't overlap onto the... Get rid of that bit of wire. Who's grabbing the thermium for? Right. Perfect. Build that. I want to test it. Flow any more petrol. Petrol will automatically start to flow when we connect this. It will flow up, across, and into this. This will be moved. If this system works, this will be moved down here. That will be right there. It'll only flow all the way from there. So this bit will be full of petrol, but we'll sort that out by moving it. That's fine. Petrol will flow along here, and it will find places to go. It can't go in this rocket because that's already full. So it'll carry on. It will fill this rocket and this rocket. Maybe once that is built and that is built. And we need to... Did we shut that? We did, yeah. I need a second knock gate. We're going to duplicate that. And we'll keep it on a low profile. Priority, I mean. And just jam that into there. That means I want to move that switch along. Never mind. I'm also going to run this down into this one. Eventually we're going to connect to all of them, but not quite just yet. I'm not ready. We get these pipes built. So yeah, we'll still end up with this pipe being at this height. We'll still end up feeding this one. There'll still be like 4 packets of petroleum in there when the rocket takes off. If it works, we can flow this slightly differently. So we can flow it through that one, through that one, through this one, through that one, and back out. They will always line up. And if you change your order of your rockets, how they're positioned, then you've got to make sure you don't put something there that you don't want petroleum going into. That'll be annoying. Yeah, because I think there's on some of them there's one there, isn't there? Don't really run one straight through that unless you put a bridge there on each one. Could do that. Right, so let them build the pipes. Let them eat cake. Build pipes. Snip it there because this is now going to run through here and feed to these two. Then the rocket lands, creates a positive signal. Positive. And triggers that to flow. And that's true. How are we going to make sure that it knows which rocket has landed, that a new rocket has landed? Because that signal is always on. Kind of needs to send a pulse. Trying to do it without making another pulse generator. Kind of does need to, because when this lands, this is permanently on. So this... yeah, but when this is full, that would have gone off. That would be not on. So we could control it from a second one. Second AND gate. So they have their own AND gate each. Sends out a... that can go to both. And either AND... well, not AND gate, but whatever this is. A memory toggle. If it works. So the rocket is landed, right? The door is closed because enough fuel has run through. We also need to kind of mimic, let's say, the fuel running through the pipe, which we can also do by snipping this. Because there's a NOT gate on it. So when there is fuel in there, that would turn off and reset that. I think. I'm not sure. We're going to find out. So the rocket's landed. This is on. That's representing this line here. Is the signal from the rocket being landed. So that is on. Filling up with petrol. Filling up with the fuel. Fuel then comes to this point and is detected in there, which would send this because there's a not gate, it would make that go red, which would turn that off, which would open that, which is actually the opposite of what I wanted. No, I wanted it to close that because it should be closed already. Let's simulate that being closed. Right, so the rocket's away. There's no right. Yeah, that's better. Right, so that is off. That represents this being closed, the pipe being closed. The rocket lands. Nothing will happen because it's in the wrong port. That's why I put it in that port in the first place. But if it's in that port, it's not going to change anything, is it? That's on all the time and it's not going to reset. When the rocket takes off, it would reset. And when it landed again, no, because it's not on the reset port. It needs to be on the reset port, I think. Yeah, assuming the petrol flowed, that would work. That would. Yeah, so we need that signal be from before the not gate. Whoa, sorry. We either put another not gate in or we just put the signal in from up here somewhere. Anywhere on that line. Pencil that down just for the fact that we can't reach up there. I don't want to keep building more ladders. I'll just skip it again. Don't mind bringing materials up here because even if when we delete them, we'll use them. You know, there's all steel and stuff, so it'll be used. There's steel lying around. This is all a work in progress and an experimentation. That sets the memory to red. Rocket takes off. Rocket lands again, and you want it to flow petrol. Oh, I know. Right, okay. Let's wait for that to be built, and then we can mess around with it. I'm getting confused. Memory gates are confusing. Okay, can they reach this? Yeah, they can. Yeah, they can. We also need to bear in mind that this, if we send in a signal from here, we're going to jump over that. We can't go through here, so we need to make this up and across. Like that. And snip that piece off there. That way we can run a signal from this one, jump over that one. Oh no, we still can't jump over, can we? We have to come up there. We'll jump over here, and I don't want to because there's going to be signals from here that we're going to use. I think we need to thermium this. Need to come up with thermium and across. I think. No. Where's the buzz going to be for that? Like that? No, even that's not right, is it? Like that. We've made a mess. Yeah, because you can't have a bridge and then another bridge immediately because they both can't touch the same square, the two bridges. I want a signal to come straight across here and jump into this line here. So it doesn't matter which rocket's landed, it'll send its signal to say there's a rocket there that needs fuel. We can mess around on the other end with the automation for the actual delivery of the fuel. And that's on now. Yeah, so this is on, right? Yeah, sending a green signal. The rocket's landed. The door is open, so the fuel is flowing. Fuel reaches the signal there. It's filled it, and now it's on its way back. That turns that off. Shuts the door. And then when that fuel is emptied out back into the tank again, I don't want it to do that. See, I don't want it to open it immediately. I want it to just stop there at that point. So these two ran the wrong way. Again. Wouldn't surprise me. That would be connected to this one. Because that's wrong. I don't want it to, as soon as the fuel is emptied out of the pipe, I don't want it to turn that back on again. That's wrong. I don't want it to leave it off until next time when the rocket is taken off and lands again. And then that triggers it to flow again. So that should go into the reset port. Ah, that's annoying. Rebuild that. Right. Snip that off. Turn that off to set it properly. And build another switch there. This switch can either be controlled by the switch, by that. That will control that, and we'll control that instead. Yeah, that's fine. We'll mess around with it. It's fine. I like all this. It looks kind of neat. We can also get rid of these two. And we can have, yeah, so the pipe is done effectively. No, we don't want to snip it. We want to join it on. Join that on. So the fuel will go here. We'll fill up this one and then come down and fill up this. And then it will, once this is full, it will bypass this and start flowing down here. And then it will get sensed by this and then drip back in the tank. All we're trying to do is say, don't keep flowing anymore until the rocket's flown away and come back. Then you can send some more. Basically, that's all it is in a nutshell. It's anaphylactic shock in a nutshell. Right, yeah, that can probably be got rid of now. Is that necessary? Not connected to anything. And deconstruct. Get rid of that. And that will give you some more steel to build it with if you like, Ashcan. Unless someone else is coming. Yeah, build it for me. Don't worry about destroying things. I know you're obsessed with destroying things. Right, so this now is the is this line here. We could have just tacked it onto that line. Well, now I wanted to be able to turn it off. Just tacked it onto there. So this is that now, and this is this door is representing our petrol. If it's open, the petrol's flowing, and if it's closed, it's not flowing. So we want it to be not flowing. The rocket lands. We want that to turn on and flow, regardless as to all this crap. We just want it to turn on and flow. I think we don't need that not gate anymore. You get rid of that foot. No, apparently not. Let's actually snip it off of there. We don't need you anymore. We'll just connect it directly from that line. No, we do need that. Should have left that switch there. We could have just played with both switches. Right. Destroy that gate and then we'll connect it. More visual this way. It's easier to follow what's going on. I'm sure there's a way of using this memory toggle to do it if I know what I'm doing. Right, so that would be off, right? No. You're wrong. Wrong machine. You're not supposed to have that in your memory. The memory's wrong now. Well, that's fine. We can flip it with a NOT gate. So when the rocket lands, it turns it off. So when the rocket lands, it would actually turn it off because there's a NOT gate there. That flows the liquid. The rocket's still landed, so we'll leave it like that. Then the fuel fills it and goes past the sensor. Turns that off. Does nothing now because it's not on that. On that sim, it needs to be on there, doesn't it? Or, here's a thought. When the rocket lands, we just have it pulse that. It doesn't need to stay on forever, does it? It just needs to trigger it. Go, yeah, you've done. Yeah. Didn't want to make another pulse generator. Oh, it doesn't need to be a posh pulse generator, just a sort of right. Okay, the rocket's landed, and that resets that. No, just blip blop. I don't know. Maybe this is the wrong circuit, the wrong piece, but I'm sure the memory toggle should be able to do it. Just understanding how it works and what you want it to do. That sets the memory, right? So, I need to think about that some more. Oh, what's all these power symbols? Power to this. Well, let's power it up then. Well, it takes a lot of power. Really does. Oh yeah. Need another one there, don't we? Flip. And put in. I always make sure that that end piece gets to the middle. So it doesn't go directly there and it doesn't go butted right up against. That is lined up with that edge of the rocket platform is lined up with the edge of the bit that doesn't move. That way, whatever size rocket you've got, they can reach. Thank you. The automation wire is in place. That means that's going to start opening. This automation wire hasn't got anything to it yet. But yeah, these are all 5. Let's get that done a bit more importantly, please. Perfect. Wonderful. I'm still confused. That is not happy, is it? That thing is invalid port overlap. There aren't any port overlaps as far as I know. I don't think it likes going across here, does it? You happy now? No, I don't think it likes. Something wrong. It doesn't like that. That automation wire off and see if it likes it better now. Happy now? No, it's still not happy, is it? Couldn't be anything. Overlapping anything in there. Okay. Right, so we got them all in situ. Power wires going in. I think we can deconstruct this top bit there. They can have that metal back. What about the automation? Yeah, we can't do that until that's been properly... there we go. They're building. Delivered thermium. Thank you very much. You need lots of thermiums around here. Put in our other thermium wire from this one then. Go straight across. That way when we deconstruct... how are we going to come... Snip that. Snip that now. Yeah, snip that. Snip that. Excellent. Now we can jump over this one. Yeah. Doesn't have to be thermium all the way across, really, does it? Showing off at this point. Make this one thermium because it's got to go that way. Come into there. Can't overwrite a green signal with a red one. The green one always wins. Valid port overlap. I don't get why there's an invalid port overlap. But snip that and that. Doesn't like it, does it? Done something wrong with the a glitch in the matrix. So that opens the flow. But there's now nothing connected to that to reset it. There's nothing wrong with turning it off when the rocket lands. But then when you've got 2 rockets landed, would it turn off and back on again? That would be weird. Turn it off and on again. Anybody know what I'm talking about? No, only me. Even I don't know what I'm talking about. So I don't want to do that until that is connected. Some sort of automation, which has to come from this one, is it? And from that one is going to come underneath, up and in, just same as this one. Go there, into there, put a bridge on it. No, very complicated, but that's the way we like it. We like it like that around here. Let's just stick it. Symbol is probably mistaken. Excellent. The signal comes out of there and triggers that to green. Yes, we need that one to come out. This one to green. But the doors close. I don't want those doors open if a meteor shower was hit. So let's get that sorted. Important. And while they're doing that, I will be right back. I am back, and they are just delivering some thermium. Excellent. Well, that's it. Well, thanks. We could just simplify this a lot. We have an AND gate, right? So we need the rocket to be here, and we need some kind of signal telling us to run the petrol to fill the tank. If we went by running the fuel, we could do it different. We could do several different ways. There's always different ways you can do things. We could go by a timer. You'd say, right, run for a certain length of time when the rocket lands, and that will be enough to fill both tanks on the rocket. But then I'm thinking, what happens if 2 or 3 rockets land at the same time? They trigger the timer to go, and then the timer stops and turns off the flow, but the second rocket isn't full. Like, no, I need more fuel too. That's not good. We can't have that. We need that to turn on the shut off, and then we could control. Yeah, when that senses petrol there, we could have a second shut off further down the line. So this shut off just stays on when the rocket lands, and when that one senses, we could just have it on a timer. There's all sorts of ways you can do it. I would prefer it was down here. The sensor or the shut off was down here, and then it could say, right, okay, run petrol. Petrol runs through, runs up, fills the rockets, comes back here, gets sensed by this sensor, goes, okay, the rockets are full, and then shuts it off until next time it's triggered, which is basically a switch. Yeah. Switch it on and then switch it off, rather than kind of like, timers and switch sensors and all that stuff. I don't know. I think that would work. Let's attach a piece of. Make sure it's steel. I'm not using thermium up here. Speaking of thermium, how much do we have left? 12 tons of it. And 32 tons of tungsten left. And 920 kilos of niobium. Oh, that's pretty nice. We'll just run that up to there, and that should reset that properly, shouldn't it? Yeah, that's setting up correctly now. I don't like that though now. I want to kind of snip that off there. Deconstruct that one. We can snip that off there for now. Just put our switch on, and yeah, is that going to switch? No, it can't go back because there's a NOT gate, so it'll hit the NOT gate and stop. Deconstruct that wire. Deconstruct the switch. Deconstruct that wire. Perfect. Yeah, do all that, please. These wires done already? Oh, some of it is. Catch that and put it in there, would you? Really? No? Gonna catch it? Catch. Done. Sweet. Lots of idle people. Pop over to heater. Okay, this is now done and dusted. We are now going to... Yeah, we're going to get that piece of igneous. Yeah, let's sweep that away first. If I do that, it's going to drop inside. And then brick that up. Yeah, and then we're going to bust out here. It'll be our way in and out. Now, anyway. I want to thicken this up because it just doesn't look right to me. Go to there, so there's no chance of anything landing on it, dripping down. Now build that bit there. Get all this done whenever you're ready, please. Right, so now I want to switch that off. Our override for our purposes, if we ever need to. Hopefully it will. We can improve this, we can change this. We can add modules to it. That one's got a nose cone and a cargo bay. This one's got a cargo bay, but it's got 2 solar panels and an artifact transport. That's fair enough. I don't know. Right. And that turns off. That'll just turn back on again as soon as that's empty. So we want that to be held on, then held off. We need a toggle. Yeah, we need a toggle switch. I am just opening a call it a switch because you'll get problems. Yeah, that's why I was trying the memory toggle, but not working how I wanted it to. Seeing if there's a basic one we can use. There are. If I can't find one rapidly, then no, that's not what I was thinking of. I want it to like. I wonder if we could do it that way. No, we can't. I was just thinking then we could have two of these, one on the input pipe and one on the exit pipe. Do it with both. Crikey. A lot of these automations are very, very overcomplicated. I was trying to simplify it. I think I'll do that off camera and see if I can figure that out. But now we're going to just let it run because we need to fill this rocket up. Otherwise, I could spend hours, hours and hours figuring this stuff out. So, fuel is now flowing. It flows to here. That's shut off. It's still shut off. No, it's enabled. So liquid flow is enabled. What I basically want is it to flow around here, fill this up, flow past it, trigger that, and then just disable the fuel until next time it's needed. But that's not going to happen. What's going to happen is it will fill that and it will flow past there. That will turn off. And then as soon as the tail end comes past, it will turn back on again. So, yeah, that's not going to work as it currently is. I want to see if it flows up into these two or if it flows past this and carries on. I don't think it should because that would be similar as putting a bridge on it. So all liquid would end there. I think it will feed both ways simultaneously. So one will go one way, one will go the other. Well, that's fine. Don't want it up like that. That way, if you have any rockets that don't actually have two fuel tanks, you just have the one, and it'll just fill the one, and it'll fill it faster, and then it'll just, there's a little bit went into there. That's strange. That's probably me messing around with pipes. So once it's filled this and filled that, it will then say, it will come to here, be detected. At which point I wanted it to shut that off, but it's just not working with that memory toggle. Yeah, that's good. That's feeding both ways. So if there's still fuel in there, it doesn't really matter how much you've got. You're not requesting a specific amount. Sure, there's a very simple way of doing it that I'm missing. That's very annoying. But it's very satisfying when you figure it out. It's like, yes. Yes. Get it now. Now this one could have gone up and across because it is chromium, so it should be okay. We could have that, sense that. Yeah, we could have it sense and then switch off. Because I was trying to avoid what would do it. What would do what I'm trying to do is this circuit here, which creates a pulse. I was trying to avoid building another one of those because we've already built one in this series. I was trying to think of a different circuit to build or something else that would do this similar job. That's all filling up. That's nice. Let's go back into our view interior. Excellent. So we have that now. We need a toilet in here. We have air pressure. Yes, we do. We can go to medicine and get ourselves... No, that's not right. We can... Rocketry? No, that's plumbing then. Yeah, it's in plumbing. Why would it be anywhere else? Boom. Toilet goes in. Okay, now we need a mess table, don't we? Yes, we... Mess table can go in here. I was thinking of building just the checkpoint so that they drop their suit on the floor when they enter. They automatically put it back on before they leave. No actual machinery or anything, but just makes them drop their suit on the floor. Would they do that? Would they take their suit off, put it back on? I don't know, but I don't really want them breathing in here while it's being built. But I don't mind the astronaut who's been subject to staying in here having to do it. Without making it out of copper again. Game changing everything to copper. Beginning to really detest copper. Dislike the copper. It wasn't the copper's fault. Need a fridge right there. We can have a second fridge right there so we can put food in this one because it's behind the hand sanitizer. They have to wash their hands to get food. And it's 2 steps away, which means the duplicant at least has to be here, which means they'll wash their hands. They could reach it from here, they wouldn't need to. This one will be for rad pills. Now, if you drop the rad pills on the floor, they'll come in and take them. They have to be in a container, otherwise they will come in and steal. I wanted to rebuild this sedimentary rock yellow cake business. Why is it not showing up as yellow? Isn't it? I will. My yellow cake is not yellow. I'm going to build it there. There and there. Where's that one? And that one could just be the white ones. White ones around the edge. Ah, there we go. And only some of them are getting the duplicate operation required. Oh, okay. That one's going to be for rad pills. We better knock it down a bit, otherwise I'll take all the rad pills. And once the rad pills are in here, the duplicants can't come and take them. So duplicants that are allowed to eat rad pills can't come and take from this once it's landed. This will be set to edible on a high priority and just left. I don't care if they put 100 kilos in here. I wouldn't mind. That's fine. Well done, Ashcan. You are a star. You go. Yeah, I think we'll try that. That means we need enough material to build Atmosuit checkpoints. Steel. How much do they need? 100 kilos. Enough of that in a door, isn't there? 100 kilos. Yeah, put a door there. Then we'll get the astronaut to deconstruct it and build a checkpoint. We'll see if it works. No, I don't know if it works. Right, so look, the liquid has stopped flowing because it's going over this sensor. And it's draining out the pipe, which is exactly what we wanted. Problem is, when it reaches the tail end, reaches there, and the pipe is empty, and just switch it back on again, which is wrong. We don't want it to do that. We want it to stay off until the rocket has taken off and landed again. Ah, confusing. Yeah, see, it's flowing again. That's not what we wanted. Snip. Snipperoo, snipperah. That will just let it flow. Hopefully that couldn't empty this pipe out before that reaches there, but it won't matter. Because when the tail reaches there, it will just let the rest of it flow out again. So, yeah. Now you could do it from the rocket ready light, you know. So if the automation, where is it? This one says launch rocket. So we could do it from the green signal when the rocket is ready for flight. So you could take it from this line instead, because the rocket's not going to be ready for flight. It hasn't got any fuel. So you could do it from this line instead. And then when the rocket has got enough fuel, that would go green, wouldn't it? But that means the duplicate's got to be on board the pilot, and it also means that the everything else got to be ready. I don't want this flowing, and it doesn't need to be. Rather, it's stopped. I shall do some offline research, I think. Yeah, we'll figure that out. Sure, there's a really simplified way of doing it. So, our rocket is refueled, reoxidized. It's got, what's it got inside? Interior. It's got a mess table. It's got two of those, so we're going to have to put. I think we'll put 2 mess tables in instead. Are they steel? Yeah, they're steel. If there's 2 beds, you might as well 2 mess tables, eh? How much steel is in a mess table? 200 kilos. A door is 100 kilos, and a tiny mess table in comparison to the size of a door. Does it? But there you go. That's the way it is. Let's check whatever modules we could stick on this thing. We could have a trailblazer. We could put a rover on and drop a rover on a planet or something. Yeah, that would be fun. What else could we put? Cargo bay, liquid cargo, gas cargo. We could just load it out with artifact transports and get loads of artifacts. The cartographic module would be handy because that automatically poses stars that are close to you. Like the one away, so if you're close enough to it. But I mean, Bubbles is so good. This is just an explorer. This one's hoping to drill stuff and bring solid materials back. That would now imply that needs to be built. Yeah, there's a giant telescope inside it. Double. There we go. Right. Automation wise, should be now saying it's pretty much ready. That one's just that one's just green when the rocket's there. That one's green when it's ready for flight, and that one actually tells it to launch the rocket. So we could just link that to that, really, couldn't we? We could. When it's ready, it'll take off automatically. I don't really want it automatic too much just yet. Once it's got like loops that you want it to do automatically, go there, do that, come back. Yeah, maybe. They took the bleeding steel away. All right. We'll put an extra table back then. That they leave the steel in the rocket, and Bubbles can give that a test. I don't know if it'll work, but I want to see. Right. This has really calmed down a lot. I thought we would be using absolute megatons of petrol up. Because we haven't been concentrating on our spike down the bottom there. There you go. There's our cartographic module. Beautiful thing it is. And the whole rocket has got 20 tiles remaining. You can see that thing scanning. Yeah, look at it go. Now, does this ruin this bleeding thing? No eligible rockets in range. Provides guidance data to rocket pilots within range. What's the range? Provides clear line of sight to function. It's not complaining about that. Got an atmosphere. And it's in the relevant room. Hey, this thing's active. Does that mean we've got an asteroid strike? You sensing something? Yeah. Scan network. Scan quality 0. Yeah, all the doors are shut. I don't see any asteroids. Hey, there's asteroids. Yeah, incoming object detected. Oh, well. I'll leave you to it then. I'm sure you'll be fine. A weird plan. Weird idea. What's that? That's not what I want, is it? No. Wonder if... Please just stop messing with these gates, man. What's the output? That's the input. That's correct. Where would we have to? You know, we'll do it over here. Int. Gap, and then put another one in. Right. Hey. Can we reach this stuff? I don't want to make it out of anything special. The output of this one will go into that one. Go into there. We'll have switches on everything. I don't know. What am I doing? Don't ask. Right, let them build. Let them eat cake. Let them build. I was going to send Bubbles off, but if there's an asteroid, I don't want anything coming in here and smashing stuff up. Uh-oh. Something came down here. See that? Oh, nuts. I forgot to shut this. Close. Boom! This is an iron one. No, copper one. Ugh. Not more copper. Yeah, that damaged this rocket platform and damaged the land. Oh, damaged everything on its way down, didn't it? Priority, get that fixed. Build things, do things. You're going to get shot. Oh, yeah. No resources, though, I notice. Again. There's like, oh, they put the, someone did end up putting the shots in it. Oh, I think we do need 2 of these. I like to have one sort of like, not too close to the, maybe there, and then this one a bit further over, so it protects that one a little bit more. How much space do we? Yeah, we could put that one there and then say one. Because we're a bit worried because some of it's vacuum of space. There isn't much there. Whoa! Seems like all the explosions are the same. As in the same colour, the same patterning. Good it. Boom! Excellent. I think we'll have to come up and we'll deconstruct these, otherwise they'll keep wasting materials, rebuilding them. Yeah, they didn't manage to get that one, did they? Boom! Yeah. Is that regolith? Yeah, that's regolith. I think you either need 2 of them or you need like metal tiles down here. Because it's definitely not catching all of them. Why have you turned off? These are opening. Ah, they're over already then. Wow, that was a short-lived one, wasn't it? Dig out that. Yeah, I think we need a couple of these. We definitely need one over here, but I don't like the height of this. Might have to move this ladder down. Maybe make it level with the window tile. We could have one at that sort of height and then one, say, over here. That'd be nice. Yeah, all this junk is now falling in. Boom, thank you very much. And over here we got entombed. Alright, dig it out. We definitely need to put a little roof on that again. Let's just stick a bunker door over it again. Like better like that. I liked it like that. Right, can we load bubbles aboard? Let's change crew. Double check that we've only got bubbles. Bubbles, where are you? Yeah, there she is. Still nobody else. Ashcan's not ticked. Probably not a good idea to send bubbles, is it? What crew is she on? Ah, I forgot to put her back. Ashcan's back, but Bubbles is probably still on rocket shift. Sorry, Bubbles. Go and get aboard your favourite rocket. So we gotta go. The clear launch path is part of that rules, is it? Yeah. It can't launch. There's... Okay. We also need to set a destination. Change the destination. Oh, that one's still getting bombarded. Man. We go there. Do we go to this one? Go to this one. Want to fly, say, to there. Go that way. Automation for the win. Get doors opening. Gantries retracted. It can't launch by itself because we haven't linked this to this, but if we had, it would then actually launch all by itself. Can't launch it because there's no clear launch path. That'll clear. Once that door is open, everything falls down, we can now launch. Goodbye, my world. They said, goodbye, my love. Uh-oh. They came out a bit too fast. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't do that. Right. Oh, that liquid's already flowing back, see? Because there's nothing there, so it's got to flow back. Excellent. What we need on that is just a bit of a timer delay to say, hey, don't do that, you know. Ah, did that melt? Did I make that out of steel? This was made out of thermium though, so that shouldn't have melted. And it's closed again. Perfect. Well, I don't think you can automate that because it will just keep melting all the time. It's just, well, what can you do about it? There's nothing you can do really. Apart from put that in an atmosphere and make sure you chill the atmosphere so it doesn't get so hot. That's ridiculous. They shouldn't put automation wire capabilities directly under the exhaust of the... There, this definitely needs a timer delay on it. So we would go automation. Just to give it enough time to clear. So we want what? And it's a green signal through if the input is green for longer than 2 and continues outputting red. No, that's the wrong one. Continue sending green. Yeah, the buffer. So we want a buffer gate on. Let them build those. Got to remember to snip the automation wire. I won't do it now. But remember to snip that. Yeah. And then if we have a one of these, oh crikey. Clear it out. Need that. Yeah, if we have a space scanner looking out for our rocket, it would open the relevant doors for that rocket to land. Something entombment, yeah. Pop back to there. They've done that bit for me. Right, good job. Nip that up. Nip it up. I mean, close it up. And I definitely want a door on here because at some point that carbon dioxide is going to start going crazy when it melts. So I think we'll just stick a door right there. Oh, we've got to jump onto our rocket quick. Tell our bubbles to unequip suit. Unequip your suit, Bubbles. I want you to deconstruct that mess table. When you wake up, no rush. What we got that's entombed? Well, they're doing it. They're doing it. Keep your air on. Well, that means whatever scanners we use, we need to tech them with robo miners. Yeah, we kind of need. And the problem is they don't like robo miners being close to them. Too far apart for one robo miner. Yes, as long as it's low and it can reach all those squares. Look. We'd make it out of steel, not out of crap. One say there. I don't want to put it there, do I? Kind of do. I want to put it as close to... The net would need a tile underneath it. Well, that's no good. We can't put it there because of the... Well, actually, that targeting beacon can go. Not using it yet. And then we would need to protect these two. Can it see the top of there when that is built? I'm not entirely sure it will be able to, but we'll see. Then that way, that one can dig the top of this one, that one can dig the top of this one, and hopefully they can reach their relevant... we'll see. I don't know if they will be able to. Once, can't tell until that's actually built. Yeah, we'll have a look at that in a minute. Let's check our... How are these going? These aren't getting repaired, are they? Come and repair the poor things that I murdered. Look at them all. They're all damaged. Hopefully it didn't smash our rocket to bits. Right, we've got to remember to snip the automation in these. Now they're built. Shouldn't change anything. Means that will hold the doors open for, say... Closed, should I say, for 20 seconds. that enough? 20 seconds should be enough, shouldn't it? Fire a rocket off into space. There you go. That'll be nice. Building broken, 27. All those ladders and everything that got smashed. Yeah, let's deconstruct. And can you actually? We could do every other one, couldn't we? It'd take ages to deconstruct all of these. Every time we come back, we'll just have to click another one. Won't do that one because they're going to deconstruct those two and they won't be able to reach. That'll just stop them from keep repairing them all the time. We'll dig it back to about here when we're done. Right, can you reach there? Yes, you still can. And you can reach those two, which is what was important to me. And this one can reach that two and these two. Perfect. What I wanted. Theoretically, they can dig themselves out. How much power's on this? Well, these aren't that. Oh, they're going to overheat. We need a coolant on them and a liquid. Power them up for now. And we'll probably drip something on there. To drip something on there, you'd have to give it a background. You'd have to come in here and go drywall. That's normal drywall. A little bit of background there. And then drip some kind of liquid there to give them something to release their heat into. They shouldn't get hot until they actually are used, until they do something. That. Right, these are nearly fixed now. That one's good. Don't you. Let's check the star map. I want to see what our rocket is up to. Flying off into empty space. I think Bubbles can scan them before we have a chance of getting close enough for the cartography module to do it for us. So, yeah. We'll find out anyway. Right, good. That's done. They build that weird bit of automation. So, this would represent the... one represents... That would be on all the time. So that petrol is about to run. The rocket lands. Actually, technically be off. No. That one? Yeah, that's the fuel. That's this line, I think. It would be the rocket. That's on all the time. So the fuel technically is flowing. The rocket lands. And... yeah, I think that's the wrong one. That would be the rocket. It wouldn't make any difference at the moment. Because the fuel will start to flow as soon as the rocket lands, wouldn't it? Automatically, because it's open. Just call more fuel, because pipes would connect to something. Fuel flows, and then it... well, that won't do anything, because it's not the reset port. Overcomplicating it. Overcomplicating it, definitely. Now it changes it. This one could be set to only if this pipe is empty. Then that gives a green signal to there. If that's off, then this wouldn't work. Turn it off. I don't know. I think I'm overcomplicating things. But that's part of the game. Yeah, and I love it. Confusing, and it's confusing in a good way. It's one of those things that really makes your brain work. And then when you do figure it out, you're like, ugh. course it is. So I think this thermium, this is steel. Never going to last 5 minutes. This is thermium. And that should not have melted. I think that was thermium and it did melt. What do we have to do? Come all the way down here with thermium and back up? We'll find out. I don't care. It's not like I don't have any thermium, is it? Loads. It only costs 5 for each one. And we can overwrite this as well. Thermium. Make sure they're definitely thermiums. There's a few that have got to be changed that weren't thermium. Aha! This... Oh, that's steel. Automation wire thermium. Yeah. Fair enough. Yay. Does it? Just grab it and run away. We need to put it here. It's... How's the star map? Still not moved. Oh, hang on. Mission control speed boost 20%. Aha! Excellent. Doesn't feel like you're being boosted. Feels like really slow. Check. I want to see. Mission control station. Skill required operation. No eligible rockets in... Eligible rockets in range. Rockets must be mid-flight within 2 tiles and not targeted by another mission control. Okay, well, let's come down here then and see whether the one we built in the base is for some reason working. And that's a geotuner. That hasn't got any artifacts. Oh no, double helix and an office mug. How's it going in here? Oh, we've cleared a stack. That's crazy. Crazy talk. What you're talking about. He's picked up the bit he dropped. That's set to 160. Before it shumps it into the cooling room. Excellent. We'll figure it out. We will figure this out. Things are bizarre. Ah. I might bring this right down here just to be bloody sarcastic. Game developers, let your game out. That's ridiculous. I put automation in such a stupid spot. You could easily have put the controls right on the edges. If you wanted to leave it stupendously hot. It melts all your wires. Stupid. Anyway, I digress. I think this will still melt. These two will melt. This bit will still melt, regardless of what it's made of. Funny, because the rocket platform itself is made of steel. Stupid wires melt. Even though they're thermium. Well, let's get rid of all this junk. Fed up with seeing it. Get rid of all that. Get rid of all that. Just the automation stuff. Yeah, get rid of it. Deconstruct that door. And all of that can go. Yep, you're fine. Get rid of it all. I'll figure out a better way. The obviousity of it will, pop out and surprise me at some point in time. Be like, oh, God, it's obvious. I don't know whether I want to just tile all the way along here. Have it open when these say open. Just leave that bit open to space. Makes sense, I guess. Too many point bricking it off, does it? You're, like, gonna open it when the asteroids come. We need more bullets made. Blast shots. We got 149 of them. I don't think we do. Like our rocket in space. It's still getting a 20% bonus, even though it says it's there's nothing like relevant in range. That's crazy. But yeah, I want to get close enough to scan these. I think that one wasn't there, was it? This one was there. That's what I was going to look at. There should be more to spot in here. A lot of blank space. But anything could be down any of these edge ones that we haven't managed to see yet. I think that's as far over to the side as I can go. There's still a bit more to see there. It's a radioactive gas cloud, which is... How far are you? 0.2 cycles. Yeah, you're pretty quick. We will now give you another direction because I don't want you to stop. You can go all the way to there if you want. 17 tiles left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 back home. 6, 7, 8. We can do a little bit more with you. We can go a bit further. Yeah, destroy all of that. All my confusions. You got a balloon, Ashcan. Look at you. Get rid of all these switches as well. Okay. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, everybody's on at once. Dump and Ochi, how are you doing, guys? You all right? I hope you are well. Let's check. Back in our rocket. We are flying off in this direction to find out what these things are and hopefully reveal a bit more. Oh, really tired, right. Doing good. At least everyone's doing good. Body's well. That's the main thing in life. Right, so we were bringing some power along this way. We could kind of get rid of this system here and tidy it up a bit. Make it look a bit more respectable. But spending so much time over there doing other things, I keep forgetting this poor place. Oh, we're filling up our tank, look. So what we ought to do here is kind of run along the top. Maybe try and fix this area. Want to get in here. Now, I know when we're sending water over the other side, it doesn't even matter if it's brine or polluted or whatever. But what I'd like to do is send it over clean water and just process it here and then send it over. So, you know, we could probably also add some of this if we cooled it down. We'd have loads of water to send if we cleaned it up ourselves. And then the other side could choose what they want to use it for. The other side. Oh yeah. Need a answer the phone, somebody. Need a oh nuts. We got any over here? Thimbleweed seed, yeah we have. Plant that. That's in our toiletry system, so we should start consuming some of the dirty water because the tank's nearly full. I think, yeah, coming up a bit higher here, we've got this automation thing there. Just pop that right up here, I guess. Probably get hit by a few asteroids. Not there, you muppet. Probably get hit by a few asteroids and things, but yeah. Get a bit of automation wire out of there. Carry that on up to there. That's our one that reads from the other one. Oh, new planetoid. That's the one that says, does the other place need fuel? So it refills this fuel tank. All automatically. Alright. There should be quite a lot of radiation here, but we've bricked it off with plastic. Because that's what everybody does, you know, plastic. We love a bit of plastic. Best thing. In about 20 years' time, we'll be telling everybody how terrible plastic is, but for now, it's wonderful. Let's check the space and see what planetoid we discovered. H. Llewellyn. Back. Right, now water asteroid. All right, now water asteroid could be very useful to us. No meteor showers. Space biome, aquatic biome. Barren. We click that? Yes, we can. Barren. Sedimentary granite. Igneous. Hoping to see, what is it? I don't see it on here. One of the ingredients for making, what's it called? Supercoolant. Didn't mean to click that off. I meant to look at that. Oh, they found 2 more unidentified. It wasn't carbon, was it? I can't remember now. It's something or other. Yeah. We're moving that up. Then we'll bring this wall up to, say, there. Then we'll ladder right across to this thing. Just about, yeah, we can just about get it in line with that. Yeah. Aha! Perfect. Means I do want to drop this ladder down to there. We've kind of snuck down the edge here. Done our thing on that. Dormant for a while. I want to come down here. I want to dig this out. This ice is actually it's 94.6. Deconstruct. Dig that up, please. Thank you for your help. Now there is lots of frozen carbon dioxide in here, but a lot of it is just grams. I think I kind of misread it and thought that there was tons and tons. There might be still some very high ones in here, so maybe it was a good idea to stick that right at the top, so that if that billows and fills up with carbon dioxide, that'll just clean it. I don't know if that'll work, but it might do. They're all having a chat. Chatting to their mates. Excellent. I love it. So we destroyed all our gantries as the rocket took off. They pulled back for the launch, but as soon as it launched, destroyed them all. Oh well. So we've put in these buffer gates and set them to 20 seconds. I'm not sure if that's actually long enough. It kind of feels like rockets should just go, but they don't. They take a time. They take a time to gradually speed up as they launch. But we saw it all work. The gantries retracted. The doors opened all by themselves. All we needed to really have was a little connection from here to here to say, yeah, you can launch the rocket as soon as everything's all sorted. Part that I'm trying to figure out is how to stop the petrol from flowing all the time. I'm kind of getting my head around the automation for that, but I think we'll come back to it. At the moment, we're just kind of looking around to see if we can find the glimmering asteroid. If we can find the glimmering asteroid, we can get the ingredients we need to make supercoolant. I go to, where is it? This. We go to index. That sounds awkward. Yes, it does sound awkward. The fun things in this game that I really like. I'm very confused and scratching your head a lot and going, huh? But when you do figure it out, I think he's under. Come on, you can do it. Yes. Liquids. No, not chlorine, not ethanol. Methane, petroleum, and disco gel. No. Supercoolant. Aha, here we go. Supercoolant gas, supercoolant solid. Yeah, that's what I was meaning. You need fullerene. Fullerene, gold, and petroleum in the molecular forge, and you can make supercoolant. We need 1,000 grams of fullerene. We need to find that somewhere. Where the hell do we find fullerene? It's carbon. Is its like carbon liquid. Fullerene is its solid state. And you used to be able to find carbon or graphite. Now, that's refined carbon. Does that mean you can make graphite with refined carbon? We cook graphite and turn it into refined carbon. I'd rather do something with the refined carbon and turn it into graphite. The mic is a bit screwed, is it? I will definitely check it out. Thank you for mentioning it, because otherwise I don't know. Check. I have altered one thing though, so hopefully that didn't affect this. There we go. Hopefully that might alter something. Right. Where is it? Might play around with that later. Yeah, I did alter something to give it more higher quality when they're transferred to YouTube as well, because they were low quality. In which case, that's a good point, because I can, cut short and see if I can fix it rather than carrying on for like 2 or 3 hours. Nobody can hear what I'm saying. That'd be brilliant, wouldn't it? 3-hour stream and nobody can hear you. Hopefully, yeah. Where is it? There should be an icon here. There it is. I might be able to fix something. You never know. Just trying something out. Should fix it. We never know. Give it a bit of a test. See what's going on. Yep. Give it a bit of a test. See what's going on. We can do things such as these. Yep. Yeah, I did alter something. So it's the whole sound. There we go. Things have been unplugged and replugged. I'm not sure if it would need rebooting, restarting to actually take a proper effect. Nice. Rather than rooting around and messing around with the game. You have a problem? Uh-oh. Nobody wants a problem. But then again, I do sound garbled. That's usually my thought process. Well, I hope you fix it. Well, I've unplugged and replugged, so hopefully that'll fix your problem. And yeah, right. Had this issue on the phone the other day. They were like, turn your phone up, I can barely hear you. And they realised that their phone was turned down low and it was them. Brilliant, brilliant. So we were going to come in here and try and raise these up to the top. There's enough gap in here to do that. Because even if we used robo miners, they can't reach high enough. We put them underneath. They wouldn't be able to reach because it's just too tall. So I put them way too low. When I first placed them, I thought that that was a good idea because that would give us like material to use when it drops down. Oh, right. You only had the voices sound. Uh-oh, what's going on? Rockets in orbit. Aha, they're there already. Go to the star map and we'll check it out. How much space do you have left to travel? 14 tiles. How far away are you from home? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6. Yeah, 6 there. That's our home, and we do have a landing pad there. But this rocket's too tall to land on it. A bit silly, but there we go. Nearly had a disaster with that. I think we'll stop here and let Bubbles do a bit of analysis of those. And maybe we'll go one more. Then we can go one more closer to this side as well. And it won't take us too far away from coming back. Just go one more there. And we should also be able to oversee this planetoid. Yep, it's the water one. Now I thought that I always complain about crops whenever I find a new asteroid. I don't care. I'm not there yet. We need to drop their sandstone here. We could drop our rover here and get them to build us a ladder down so we can see what is there. I'm presuming the rover would be happy. Ah, we have resources again. And we don't have this automated to open the doors. There's no satellite, no space scanner set for the rocket. I don't know whether to do that over here. If I'm going to do it over here, then we probably need to cover these up again because I don't want all the trash falling in where the petroleum generators are. Then we could kind of open this to space. I'm presuming you need it open for the rocket, for it to sense the rocket coming back. Hey, we can test that. Take a space scanner down here. If the doors were closed, it would still know when the rocket was coming back anyway. Kind of stupid, but there you go. Right, we do need to solve a problem that we've got down here. It's running nicely, don't get me wrong. They're still running at 775. Yeah, it's definitely gone down a considerable amount. And this door is spending a lot of its time closed now to try and draw enough heat through. Because it's set to 198 and it just can't get to it. We need to do something down here, otherwise we're going to have problems. And we do have an issue with... how the heck did... I know how you got down here. Just attack it in place. I want to make sure the duplicants don't have any reason. Is that set to sweep only? That is. They're off, so they won't take any of that. This is all set to sweep only. They should not try to take out any igneous rock. Because if they do, this igneous rock here is actually like 1,000 something degrees. Yeah. Now, we could try digging this out to an angle like that, and then when that erupts, it will kind of come down more and the magma will hit the spike. We could try just running it around in a shipping, conveyor rail around here. That would put a lot of heat into the system. Just run a conveyor rail around continuously. Fill it up with really hot materials. But there's no atmosphere in here, so the poor old sweeper would get very hot and would die. And that is really hot. We can't even make it out of thermium and just stick it down because that is too hot. It would still melt. Considerations. That's going to erupt, so that will put some down, but by the time it gets all the way down here, that needs kind of extending. Just make these stairs come along. Wish that was closer, or we'd built it closer to that. But we built it close to this one, and it's still done it. But look at that. We've nearly... I don't know, that's crazy. Now, I don't think we have enough diamond to do what I wanted to do here. But look at that. We've also cleared out all of this. It's just dropped down. Crazy. Beautiful. Love it. So we can get in and destroy all of this, but that's not going to help the temperature of this thing. So I think as we have a much better ability to make steel than we do diamond, our diamond production facility is this thing, which isn't exactly the fastest, best thing in the world. Plus, it makes us all our... yeah, we can set that to 99, please. 99 fossil, please. Uh-oh, that's not 99. What did I do? Oh, let's click that. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. So we could make this with just with doors. We could come inside here, come down here, and just dig all this out and put doors, metal doors in all the way down. And then I haven't even seen the bottom of the map yet, so we could do that. Let's start letting. They're letting anyway. They're letting. We'll have to remove this. And if we spot anyone running out with a piece of red hot igneous, we've got to find out where they're taking it and cancel that. It's quite a situation. Let's check our star map. Oh, we found another ruined rocket. How far are you? 56 seconds away. Well, we'll let you go there now because we've already sent. But I think we probably would have been better off going that way and see what these two are. How many tiles? Let's say 14. Okay. Right. Someone's deconstructed that. Let's get in here. They'll come down here. They can run down this, so there's no point trying to stop them. We're going to bust into here. Now, it was all originally powered up from this. So I think we'll just drag that down again with a bit of steel. Could make that our thermium. We've got thermium now. We could do that. Pop that up, please. Get that to a high priority. Yeah, this door's basically permanently closed now. Because it can't get hot enough. If we don't do something, and something soon, this is just going to stop running. Not going to provide enough power. Deal. There we go. I'll do another one while you're there. Try not to take anything out with you, won't you? Don't do it. Where are you going with that diamond? Applying fabrication materials. Ah, nuts. They're going to keep trying to take the diamonds up here. No, you're not. How are we going to stop you doing that? You're going to drop them, but then you're just going to pick them back up again, aren't you? How much diamond have you got and what temperature is it at? Yeah, go on in. Let's watch. Let's see if that... It'll go up a couple of degrees. Let's see. Don't drop it in there. Don't drop it in there. No. Yeah, it went up a bit. I think, probably. Hey, there's another couple. Wrangle you and wrangle you. I don't know why I'm wrangling them. I should just be killing them off. Yeah, wrangle all this lot as well before someone gets injured. We've got to move that system along, but I'm not worried just yet. I want to sort this out. I think someone just came down to get the rest of the diamond. Yeah, sure. Did that go up? I don't even know if it did. Right, come on guys. Get your asses down here and do some work. Alright, they can get in there. I need this now dug up, so which means they're going to take these two diamond tiles. Crap. Yeah, we're going to have to figure... We're going to have to cancel that. We're going to have to cancel it. Can't have them doing that. 0. Yeah. Don't take it. Not for now. We'll do it in a minute. Once we've locked this again. That means I want a door in that gap so I can lock it. Stop them doing things like that. Thanks, Ashcan. You are a star. La 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 la. And that one. Job done. Job done. Job done. Can't even speak. What's wrong with me? Right. We'll have to what did I do? Copy settings of a hot tile. And then we'll want to dig on maximum priority. These two all the way down as far as the eye can see. And wish that was another volcano. That'd be awesome. And I guess we'll expand it by 4s. Yeah, like that. And as soon as they can see a spot. Yeah, it's an awkward journey, isn't it? Where are you going? Come back. Come back. Oh, crap. Come down here and then leave. Build that so I can block people coming down here. Have fun climbing down the weird staircase. That wasn't necessary to build it like that, but I wanted to, because I'm awkward. Now, we're not going to get to any obsidian for a little while. Build ladders with. Ah, oh, damn. We build the whole thing out of yeah, we'll need obsidian ladders, otherwise we can't do this. So I have to get some obsidian from somewhere. I'm gonna come in and demolish all of this, but yeah. It's all a vacuum now. There's some really hot materials lying around, like you'd have to build them into temp shift plates to reset the temperature. Check our star map while we're waiting. There's another one there. Can we reach any of these? If we go there by 1, change destination. 13 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 back there. Can we afford 1 this way? Good, 1 more there. I think you'll be fine, probably. Oops. Back to Lavini. Now, did we set this to maximum priority? Yeah, let's max it up. Let's see how far down the map goes. If we can see the bottom. Right, this has now stopped, I think, so we'll mop that up. That's the end of our plants. So these plants will stop getting water now. But let's check the body temperature. They can go from 5 to 30. So if we manage our water temperature just about right, could use some of this, because this is like 7 degrees. Could feed that to them as well. As long as it doesn't go too much hotter than that, because then our sleep wheat will die. There's not a lot of point having sleep wheat if we don't have the bristle blossom. We need the both. Interesting. Right, where are you going? Oops, doing weird clone patterns. I should be able to bring some. We'll need some mineral. Obsidian. You can bring us some obsidian down. Yeah, 5,000 will be grand. By the time they've climbed down, they go off and do something else. Like, yeah, about that. I'm done with that idea. We could come and dig out some obsidian in here, but the worry is then the dupes will try and take it away. Use it. Uh-oh, is that 5 days already? Crikey. 5 cycles. Yeah, I definitely see the food production slowing down. It's on 19 million now. Should have easily been on 20 by now. What have we got? 11 million barbecue, nearly 12. That's definitely cut down a lot. We are going to build some metal doors, mechanized airlocks. I'm going to use a lot of steel up. But steel's easier to make than diamonds, I think. So let's carry on down. Nothing in there. I thought that might be another... Nope. It still goes down. Crikey, where's the bottom of the world? It's like Minecraft, this. We want another one. Put some steel in, I think. To bring some steel down. Yeah, please. Rockets in orbit. Let's go and check. Oh, yeah, you're still in orbit, but you're flying to there where you could reveal these two. We might fly you. If we've got enough moves left, we could fly the... We'd have to go to there to reach that one. Never know. Might find something. I'd like to reveal those two. See what they are. I think I need the glimmering one from what I read. Need the glimmering. Astral field. Get fullerene. Fullerene. Quest for fullerene. That's what I should have called the episode. Not confusion. Automation fascination. Or more like automation confusion. Yeah, we're going to lock that in a minute, I think. Come on down, Gene. You are the next contestant on Build This Damn Spike a Bit Deeper. Spike. Diamond spike. And we're making it out of obsidian because that's pretty much the only thing you can make it out of. Tempted to make the wings come out sideways, make it come out here somewhere. Use up all this magma. I think just leaving it like this would eventually use it up. We could build a row of doors all the way along here just to get into this magma. Awesome. Now this technically could all be knocked into one big room now. We could get rid of this bit down here. This is all a vacuum. And then we could handball the magma up there. If we wanted to. It's taken them a very long time to come down here, isn't it? It might be quicker just to drop this ladder down. Yeah, because they're taking so long coming down this weird pattern of ladders. By the time they get down here, they turn around and go back. When they get down to this obsidian, then they'll reuse the obsidian for the ladders. Oops. I messed the formation up. Unless we just change the formation and go straight down. There's no real reason to do it this way. Hey, there's obsidian. Crap. Neutronium! Hurrah! Bottom of the map. Bless you. I'm going to suppress and suppress and I'm so suppressed. Now look at these. These are diamond though. I can't make these all out of diamond. Shift plates. How hot are these doors now? 900 degrees. By the time it gets up here, it's really low. Oh, I definitely want to carve this out, I think. Yeah, I do. I want to kind of bring it out like something. Cancel those. We'll do something along those lines. Yeah, so that when that does erupt again, which isn't for another 0.4 cycles, and then probably 15 cycles after that, it'll actually erupt. And the good thing about this, they can go through any one of these doors without using diamond up all the time. They can go through any of these doors. Yeah, just stand there for like lemons, won't you? Suppress. Yes. Let's bring some steel down. No, it's manufactured materials, steel. We'll check our rocket because it's complaining. Now you search those out first and then I'll come back to you. Alright. You should be able to get home. You've got 12 tiles. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Easy. You can get home easy. No problems. Don't panic, sir. Now, what are we going to do here? There was something I was doing. Pufflets? No. I want a pufflet. Yeah, this was it. I want to cut across the top here, which also means I'm going to try and extend this wall a bit. For now, we'll extend it. And we'll cut across. Should we? Should we not? No, cancel that. That's just giving you more work. Such a good boss I am. Right, we'll do that. Problem is this wall needs to be this high then. Otherwise... that can now be named, can't it? How did I name that one? I don't know how I named it. Okay, deconstruct you and then we'll figure it out. Yeah, that's broadcasting. Renamed. Petrol. I don't even know if I'll spell it right, but I think that's alright. There you go. So you're still the same spelling, hopefully, as the other one. Why did it do that last time? It turned it off as well. Enable it. Don't turn it off, turn it on. He said. We definitely need this wall up there. If we don't have that wall up there, this could potentially overflow and pour down the edge, down our stairwell into there. That's not good. Don't want it doing that. That's not part of the plan. Look at it freezing and dropping. Awesome. That's going to be pretty much a mess, but yeah, hey, we could extend our tank right the way across here. That would be awesome. Huge tank. And then this one is just, where is it? Oh, it's way over. No? Ah. A wrecked satellite there. Did we have a glitch in the Matrix? There was a, oh, there it is. Ha! I was going to say, there's a cool steam vent hidden around somewhere here. Sure where, but it's there somewhere. So yeah, this would if this is the same height as the vent, if it was to fill up, if it was to get that high, it would stifle itself and stop. You know, it would overpressure. It's high enough for this one, but if we're going to make them all one giant tank of doom, then yeah, that's not good. All this does is just heats the water up a little bit before we pump it. Because it's so cold, it bursts the pipes. So we can now move this up to there. For now, I'll have to go up to there. I'll have to ladder up. That needs to be put on a higher priority. Yeah, we need some ceiling in here. That's what I said. The thing is just not high enough. It just isn't reach. It's too yeah. Now, please do not take any obsidian out of this room. We do not want any obsidian removed from here. We're running out of... yeah, fine, that'll do. We'll have to lock it up, make some more. But we've finally met the bottom of the map. That's awesome. Finally. You take something. What have you got? Storing materials. The hell you are. You're not storing obsidian. Let's follow this white line and see where you're going. Is it there? Is that it? You're just going to there. Yeah, okay, fair enough. That can now drop on the floor. And you can forget about it. Yeah. Drop it back in there and don't panic, sir. We will be back when we've found some more diamonds, I guess. Or made enough diamonds to finish this off. And steel. Picked up some steel. Ah, hopefully you're going to build the door with it, right? Listen to them making squeaky noises up and down the ladders. Someone dropped a bit of diamond there, or maybe that fell out when the door was made. Yeah, we do not have enough steel for this. Should have let them build some more before I did it, but I really wanted to get in here and do something. This is not hot enough. Struggling to get the temperature through. Yeah, set to 198 is only getting to 191, so that door is permanently closed now. That's not what I wanted. There is a ladder under here. It froze over after we got rid of the ladder. After we built the ladder, should I say. Brilliant. Someone coming down here. They always come down this way and get hot feet. I think I'll let them build that last door. That one can be suppressed. I don't want to seal that. That one can be cancelled. Yeah, just cancel it for now. I can drop into there. That's fine. What are you doing? Don't bother. We'll lock that for now. The good thing about using doors means we can get out here and dig all of this out. Yeah. I wanted to just freeze the entire bottom of the map. Turn it into a massive water tank after it used to be frozen. That's set to ceramic, but we're going to change it to obsidian. We're going to continue that on. Now, I don't like how pointed this corner is. I think we should round them off. Just a little bit. Probably wires and stuff in there that I shouldn't be messing with. Yeah, we're good. We're good. We'll just shape it a little bit. It's too square, too blocky. I want to see it sort of flow down here. Yeah, that's better. Might take another 3 off in a minute. We'll see. Picked up water. Where are you taking water? It must be important wherever it's going. Look how they walk down. Okay. Things is happening. The spike wasn't very big, but it certainly did a lot of damage, didn't it? Look at that. It's really solidifying this place. We can bring that all the way down to the bottom and just let the magma rust right up against it. That would be grand. And what I'd do is, instead of having this at an angle, we'd bring it down here. Just leave the blockage so it pours down this side. And put, say, a wall here. Try and keep it up against the thing as much as possible, really. Yeah, we'll check the star map, see if he's explored things. There's a frozen and a carbon. Coal and refined carbon. And a frozen. Polluted ice, aluminium and snow. Which way are we going to go? I think we'll go this way next time. Over this direction. So if we can just get this one on the way back home, that would be grand, wouldn't it? We got 12 tiles remaining. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So we could go maybe... We go to there. We should reveal a few things. That would be nice. Want to see what that one is while we're here. And next time we'll come over and try and get this little group here over there. What are they doing in there? In here. Right. I think we should just join this to this and just run over the top from now on. We can use this door. It's set to auto now. We've used it before. We're not going to defrost the guy. We can inspect it, I guess. We're not going to defrost it. Let's put a block there. Yeah, that should work. So when it gets pumped to the other side, it's getting desalinated and run through a filter, sieve. So We can just send it all mixed. It's not nice though. I don't like doing that. I'd rather just clean it here and send the water over, and then we can decide what to do with the water. We can feed it to our bristle blossoms and use it for our other plants. Yeah, they got too much to do for me to be giving them other jobs right now. I do want them running this thing. Polluted water forever. And just sort of make it a 6. But hopefully they'll do other jobs first. There's loads of polluted mud and polluted dirt around. You know, polluted mud lying around, off-gassing everywhere. And then they can send all that polluted dirt to feed the poke shells. That would be perfect. So, the next asteroid that comes through is going to smash this to bits, so we definitely need to send over some steel once we've made some. Let's go back to here, and that's locked off. This can now be locked off, I guess. See if we can do that. I think that should stop them coming down here. And what's your problem? Yes, you can. Yeah, you were probably coming down to do something, weren't you? Now we should be able to set this thing back to 99 fossil, please. 99 problems, but a fossil isn't one. And, I'll get rid of that now. More igneous rock coming from the volcano over there. Which is this one, stranded in space. A rather pointless machine, but it is kind of working. It's catching up very slowly. Well, it feels slow to me, but crikey, it is catching up. And we turned this into a dirt maker, so it makes dirt now. It just uses the steam to take the heat out and evaporate into space. I like it. It works. Right, what was I going to do with this? You were going to be set to whatever the rocket is called, Space Station L. So you're going to be looking out for Space Station L. Means we're going to add you to the lead piping. The lead powering. And automation wire. We need to send that automation wire to open this. How the hell are we going to do that? Now, we could attach onto this, but then it's going to set this off and set the these things. And that would be weird, I think, would it? No, because it would retract those and open the doors. That's what we want it to do. So we need to kind of tag onto this. Well, that's useful then. Can we do that? I don't know. I have no idea. I just work here. Right, let's try it. We're going to go with lead. We'll go with lead for a little way. Up to the side there. And we'll change to a bit of thermium, I guess. This way. We have got more thermium than we know what to do with at this point. Look at this. 12.4 tons of... I don't. No idea. I just work here. Yeah, I haven't got a clue. Yeah, let's just try things and see what happens. Just throw enough stuff at it, it'll work eventually. Probably. Maybe. Who knows? Can we reach all that? Can we reach it all? Come on, come on. There's people coming to do some work. I don't know why that block's there anymore. It's just water all the way along at this point, so we might as well just take that block away. Right, you've done it. Yep. This thing's complaining because its network quality is 37%, but it can't scan anything. Well, that would be normal, wouldn't it? If the rocket is gone, the doors are shut, so you wouldn't be able to see anyway. But they can tell when an asteroid, whatever, meteor strike is over. Look at that. It's raining. There's a cloud. Cloud in the room. Right, so if we tag onto that, I'm presuming that's a negative signal it's giving out. Right. Sends a green signal to its automation when it detects incoming objects from space, and it's set to the correct rocket. That's the most difficult part, remembering which rocket to set it to. What caused that cloud and this cloud? Huh? Something's going on around here. Something happened. Let's press that symbol on there. That's our old petroleum system. Kind of worked, but this thing, you don't know how much fuel you're going to have used. So you can't set it to a fixed amount. Because you don't know what that fixed amount is going to be until the rocket lands. And I think this is all going to melt again, but we'll see. Might have to bring this right down here. I still think that's going to melt and this bit's going to melt. Which is funny because the platform's made of steel. So why would that melt? It's raining. Raining micrograms, well, milligrams. Hallelujah. Oh, crikey. Don't start spilling down here, will you? Might break that back up again if you start this business. It's a visual thing. I don't think he's actually putting any liquid down. It's so tiny. That's probably not even changing, is it? No, it's not even changing. Weird. How's the star map looking? I want to see what's going on. It's scanning there. Can you reach that one? Yeah, I want you to reach that one. That would be useful. Carbon and frozen. Exploded gas giant. These things do have artifacts in them, so we could snatch an artifact from there on the way home. Yeah, we could do that. Years of neglect and radioactive decay have destroyed all the useful data. Well, what was the point in that then? That cloud is all over the place here. What's going on? Somebody got excited. Sticker bombing everywhere. I like the way the rain is like shaped to the background. Perfect. I'm back down. My pan and scan. I do apologize. Crikey. I want to see when this one's going. 4 cycles. I don't think that is actually going to stay as magma when it gets down here. The problem is because this is solidified and cooled. As soon as this magma touches a bit of this igneous, it's just going to turn into more of the tiny igneous pieces, the little triangles. It's not going to actually flow magma down here unless it's really coming in bulk. Maybe it is. Oh, they can't get to this side anyway because I've blocked that off. We'll see what happens. Oh, that's fallen off of there, has it? Yeah, it has. I mean, somebody came down here. Sure. Well, we've finally seen the bottom of the map. That's useful. Oh, yep. I hear a train. That's Devon. Devon on a mission. The intention originally was to remove this abyssalite straight across the base here. All of it can go. And just maybe move the magma by hand over nearer to the spike. I'd like to get the spike touching the bottom first, or at least, that gap underneath so that some of the magma can flow. Then we'll just have teams of dupes just carrying magma backwards and forwards. When you have it like this, though, you can only do one side at a time, because if you do 2 sides, you'll have people picking up magma from this side, take it to this side to drop it off. And just have bottle empties in a row right up here on either side. We'll just have dupes running backwards and forwards with tons of magma. This will be irrelevant at that point. This mechanized airlock is on a Atmos sensor. If it ever senses any kind of atmosphere, it shuts the door. Stops the atmosphere getting to the magma and causing superheated air conditioning. We could make some more thermium if we're feeling kind of greedy. I was actually going to get rid of that place. Let's see this. Tungsten 32. Niobium 930. Now, niobium is very, very important, but ashcan is very important as well. So I think we're going to get rid of ashcan's beholder fork Or we could move Ashcan to here. Who's in that one? Ellie's in that one. Yeah, we could just build another one instead of doing that. If I put that there isn't enough room for another room there anyway, so we'll turn that back into normal bedrooms then, this piece. What I was going to say is, like, who's in that one? Unassigned. Right, perfect. We'll get rid of Beholder Fork. They have a our artist has a thing for that picture. Must have, because they've done it twice there, and then we built another one. And they did it again. Strange. I think these will just become normal bedrooms. For the really important dupes, you know. Yeah, like that'll do. That's going to annoy me. We'll have to move that along one. Ellie can have a slightly enlarged room then. What we're going to do in here is put in a statue. I think, yeah, statue would be good. Let's check. Yeah, we can't put an aero pot with pictures up. And the metal block is 3 tall. So, yeah, we's 400 kilos of absolute amazement. Niobium statue. Just because we can. You know? That's just the way we are. Yeah, you can use your... That's not working in here, is it? I think that's over pressurizing. Uh-oh. I don't want that really coming below this level. That's a problem. We run this crude oil through here in the hopes it would make this rain, but the crude oil's 90 degrees. It's not making anything rain. It is absorbing a couple of degrees out of that room. It's certainly not making any rain. Can we actually? That might work. We'll test it. Let's use niobium, tungsten, lead. We've got so many choices now. It's awesome. See what you can reach there. Can you build those 3? I want to see if that works. Yeah, well, that'll put it inside the room, but that's going to be very freaking annoying. But, yeah, it might work. Who knows? This is crazy, this thing. I'm surprised it works at all. But we put a thermium auto sweeper in here. And we cracked it going. This is now down to -2 in here. Wow. It's got there in the end. Been trying hard to get down to 0. Above 0, it runs, so that can go quite cold. Water's at -9. Brilliant. Oh dear. Well, this water in here is pretty chill, which means this should cool quite quickly now. Yeah, it should cool quite fast. It's got it down to that temperature. Crikey. Still raining up here. It's definitely just visual because there's no water down here. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Check what's going on. Have you, another exploded gas giant, I see. We found something there. I was going to click on that. I thought it was my rocket. But, what have you got on you? Have you got an artifact? How many spaces have we got left? 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We can go there. And that would be 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, we'd be fine. So we will move to there. And then you can possibly scan that as well. Perfect. Excellent. Scan as much as you can. Right. Now, this is all bricked in. We've got no access to it now. We need to ladder down. Ladder down there. Thank you very much. Thank you. Up through here. get to this one and find out what the heck this is at last. Emit bioscan. Nobody knows what it is. There you go. I don't really want this polluted mixed with the dual steam vent, so we'll probably brick that off in its own separate little tank. There's reed fibers in here and stuff. Nice. Good. Could do with getting those. But yeah, I could do with dinner. Could do with some foods. We'll just dig away some of this junk, I suppose. Don't do that yet. Who's idle? Everybody's always idle. Lazy sods. Look at that. It's raining everywhere. Hallelujah. Crikey. I've got that set to turn off automatically with the power shut off when there's nothing for it to do. I think we might want to improve our scanning, and we might want another one over here a bit further. I get the feeling it's going to get hit by meteors if we do that. See if this works. Might work. I'll sweep that crap off of there. That one can keep the top of this one clear and keep that one clear, and that one does the reverse. Keeps the top of this one clear and does that one. That only works if what comes down is actually falls from space. I didn't want to build them any higher because I think that will interfere with the scan quality. We built them too high. So we'll see if this thing works, but that will be later on when I come back after lunch. Yeah, we're starting to swamp this volcano. We turn it up. Should we turn it up a bit higher? Should we? Should we turn it up? Look at that temperature in there. Wait. We make it 9,000? 9,000 grams per second. Nearly on a full pipe. We technically do need it on full pipe because we've got this adding to it. We've got the leaky oil fissure adding to the 3 oil wells that we've got. To stop this filling up completely, we actually do need to get this onto maximum speed. Hey, we've gone up considerably higher. Which is in there. Tons and tons of it. Wow. Stacks. That's supposed to be in the bottom door, not up there. Sometimes it seems to want to jump up there. I want to see what's in here. Top stack is always the hot one. The 8, 6, 5. I know they're all hot, but you know that's the one that's recently being made. All the others will balance at roughly whatever you set this temperature to. They'll all hang around that sort of heat. Roughly, give or take. So that will start triggering a lot more frequently now. Heck, I'm tempted to pop it straight to 10k. What's it getting to in there? 395 is pretty good. But then we're going to have to use more petroleum. These will have to be set just on all the time because, you know, hey, we'll need to. Let's see what we can see. Are you moved yet? No, not yet. Not getting his bonus, but I don't think he's close enough. I think he closer to get the bonus. From that room. Aren't they finally in here digging this fella out? Okay. Yeah, can you examine that thing? Analyze that. We might as well. It's freezing. Instant freeze. Insta-freeze. So cold round here. As it's dripping off the edge, it's freezing. Crikey. Right, I will call it quits here. I will catch you next time. I will be back in a couple of hours after I had some lunch, watch a movie or something. Thank you very much for watching. And if you're watching this later on YouTube, good night, Archie. Thanks for coming. Thanks for stopping by. Yeah, if you're watching this later on YouTube, I would like a like and a subscribe if you can. That would be brilliant.